All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
We're the brothers from the GMS Atlanta Church. I want to start out by giving all glory and infinite praises unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kadash.
Double honors to our apostles and the elders at Great Millstone that taught us this truth, teach us this truth, and that continue to rule well. Salutations to the Akim that are putting their life on the line week in and week out to prophesy the gospel of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, in hopes of being of that hopeful elect number, man. And that 1/3. And salutations to the few women that do subscribe to this truth and faith and in sincerity and all subjection, because that is the key. With that being said, man, we just wanted to come real quick, and Lord willing, it's edifying to do just a quick hit on being able to take rebukes, man, because it's thousands of videos out there at this point on rebukes, but it's always a necessary thing because you constantly see throughout the scriptures where it speaks on a man constantly refining himself. And in the way outside of self-examination is through brotherly love, man. And that brotherly love that brothers show one another is through rebukes and reproofs, man.
Right.
Some of them are comely, some of them are uncomely, depending on the brother's spirit and the brother's personality. Certain brothers may, have to, you got to go hard body on them, and other brothers, it just takes a subtle saying, and he'll get the picture. But at the end of the day, the key to it is being able to withstand it, man. Because a brother, I've seen brothers get rebuked with a soft tongue, and he couldn't take it, man. And he bitch up with a soft rebuke. So what more when if a man came to him in a very austere matter about an austere situation, a topic or whatever, he really gonna fold, man. He gonna fold in that moment. So the key is about you being able to take rebukes and reproof from brothers, man, because that's needful to grow in this truth, man.
That's
but
right.
You got it up.
Yeah, the brother's spot on point, man. Because at the end of the day, it's showing love, man. The brother saying you going, the wrong way, and he trying to put you back on that path, man. At the end of the day, but without further ado, we just go get into the scriptures. You can start off with what you had up.
This is Revelation 3:19. As many as I love, I rebuke and chasten.
That's right, man. As many as the Lord loves, He rebukes, man. So if you have correction coming your way, from brothers, take it, man, because the Lord is showing you, hey, man, I'm with you, man. I'm showing you my ways, man. Because we're reborn through the Spirit as children, man. So we don't know everything. You got it.
Nah, it's a lot. Going in, just exactly what the brother is saying, like the Lord chastening us and showing us His way. That's what a father is supposed to do, man. The child is supposed to take on the father's spirit, man. That's why the scriptures tell you that a man may not be known in his life, but in his children. Because really what he was about, his children shall exemplify that, man. So if he was about bullshit, his children will exemplify bullshit, man.
Right.
So with the Lord being an austere man and him being a righteous power, of course, like his ways that he's teaching you are austere, and they are of power, man. So therefore he got to whoop your ass, man, because we've been living in wickedness 20, 30, 40 plus 50 years, depending on when brothers come into this, man. It's like the Lord got to trim those ways, man. So he's putting us being joint heirs with Yahushua. He putting us in that boot camp, man, to show like, hey, man, this is how my sons act, man.
That's right.
Because when it comes to a father, I'm pretty sure the brother, because I done met the brother's father, and we know the brother out of the world. Like, you can tell they parents that they pops didn't take too much shit, man.
Yeah, that's true.
And you see it in the way the way the children carry themselves, man. Even though they grown men now. But that's exactly how Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is molding us in this, man. He gonna chasten you, he gonna whoop your ass, and sometimes that come by way of men.
That's right. Because just to build on your point, on what you were saying, my father, he was very disciplined, So I'm always have that respect for him, man. I won't never ever disrespect my father, and it's the same. It's even more with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. The Lord is gonna like the scriptures say, he's showing love, man. So why would you want to disrespect, someone who's trying to lead you to salvation and that to salvation and receiving your crown, you know, and by you wanting to do your own thing, it's gonna lead you to death, man.
God.
You're really not even caring for your own self if you don't take correction, man. You know?
Yeah, because if I can say too, it's bits and pieces of Yahweh Shah in us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, look, us being a body, we're supposed to exhort each other, reproof each other, rebuke each other. Because we showing Yahweh Shah that we're doing these things towards each other. They'll let him know that we truly love each other. You know,
That's right.
That's why it's important to just sit down, take it, and kind of ponder on it. And the word ponder means to heavily think upon, and it kind of correlates to the word meditate. You know. You got to meditate and ponder on it, man, and consider what the things you're doing, and consider yourself on being better. You know, that's how you take the rebuke. You know,
because rebuke should bring about self-examination, man. Because that's what rebuke is, man. It's an aspect of the truth that it's certain things, it's certain impurities and certain defects about myself that I can't see because I'm in the midst of I'm in the ring, man. I'm battling about, I'm fighting the opponent, but you got corner men that see everything. Okay, every time he throw the jab or whatever, dude is slipping and he hitting him with a left hook to the body every time. You gotta pull back on that. Double up on your punches next time you set up that combination. That's the needfulness of having a corner man, and that's what the brothers are here for, to reprove and rebuke brothers, so you that you'll become better in this, man. So you may grow and receive life, man. But that's what this is about. This ain't about brothers getting all in their feelings and getting in their emotions, because the scriptures tell you that the effeminate should not inherit the kingdom of heaven. And coming in the effeminate spirit is to come in the spirit of a female, man. That's right. You getting caught up in your emotions, you getting caught in your feelings. I ain't like how he delivered it. So what, man? The scriptures tell you that certain rebukes are not comely, man. So it is what it is. But you can continue. Yeah, that's all.
I'm just starting from the top.
Yeah.
This is on Revelation 3:19. As I love, I rebuke and chasten. Be zealous, therefore, and repent.
That's right. And I got the interlinear on the definition of the word chasten, and it means to train children. So hey, we are babes in this thing coming into the truth. Some other brothers may be 3 years into it, 1 year, a couple of months or whatever. So we don't know everything, man. So the Spirit have other brothers set up above us who've been in situations, the same type of situations as us, man. Who knows? Who probably went off before, but it's set up to correct you and see where you're making that mistake at, man. So listen, man. Take heed to the words that brothers are telling you, man. Because it's very important, and they're trying to save your soul, man. What's that? Hebrews 13:16. If a brother can get it.
If I can say too, the scriptures say what? Be ye followers of them through faith and patience, man.
Yeah.
Through this walk that we're going through, we gotta have patience first and foremost. And it says be followers of them, That's us following the example that the Lord has set up for us, man. Men who's been laboring for years. Strong austere man too, Man who's been enduring, man, who's been diligent. So us being young brothers, that's why we look up to older men through the spirit and faith of Yahweh Shah, because through their mistakes, man, we can see and learn not to do it. And then they give us that exhortation on not to do it,
Okay.
That's a part of growing up and being a real man of Yahweh Shah, being a righteous man of Yahweh Shah, man.
That's right. Hey, just to build on your point too, because it's gonna be more brothers who come into this thing, man. Who's gonna be in situations that you was in, man. And if you give them correction or you try to tell them the right way to go about things and they don't listen, you're gonna feel some type of way too, man.
Kind of, it's like a older brother. This brother got an older brother. I'm an older brother. It's like when you got a younger brother and you trying to teach him a way. You trying to teach him the same things your pops taught you. Your pops ain't got to teach you no more, because you have, here it is, this man has experienced it. He done went through it. He got the understanding. He got the wisdom or whatever pertaining to that particular situation. And here it is now. He see his younger brother going through it, and it may be a situation of cowardice, and you got to teach him how to be brave. So therefore, that's why you got big brother now. It's like, hey brother, you got this or whatever. I remember this or whatever. You ain't got to delve into everything that that you went to in your situations. Just give him the pertinent information that's needed for him to continue to push, man. That's what older brothers do. They always exhorting the younger brothers through their experiences, man. And that's where rebukes come in as well, because he really can't give you a rebuke on anything if he don't have the proper understanding, and if he hasn't been rebuked himself, man. Because a man that ain't never rebuked nobody, that ain't never been rebuked a lot. If he ain't never been rebuked, he can't rebuke anybody, man. So for you to get to a point where you want to rebuke brothers, which you shouldn't desire to want to rebuke brothers. But if you get to a point, before you get to that point, you got to learn how to take it, man. And that's the key. Like, giving out rebuke is one thing. That's a demon. That's a whole nother level of demons within itself. But it's a very milk and very foundational thing to be able to take rebuke. Because without it, you ain't going to be able to stand this truth, man.
That's right.
You ain't going to be able to stand.
That's right.
Did you want me to pull this?
Yeah, you can go into that.
All right, this is Hebrews chapter 13, verse 17. It says, obey them that have the rule over you and submit yourselves. So, and then you got to bring it down.
It says, obey them that have rule over you and submit yourselves, man. Meaning be humble. You know, don't come into this thing not willing to take instructions of men who set up over you, man. You know, and if that is the case, man, you go and do your own thing, man. You don't need to be in the camp. You know, why would you even want to be in the camp when you're not going to listen to the brothers who you're surrounded by, man? You know, you had something you want to say? Yeah,
because we ain't coming into this truth to be freelance soldiers, man. Here it is, and really you find yourself to be a thief. Here it is, you learn certain understanding, certain secrets and jewels and gems from Yahweh Shem Yahushua by the way of his man, and then you go off to say, hey, I'm gonna just do my own thing. Right? That's off as all hell, man. The scripture says, obey them that have the rule over you and submit yourselves. And who are those that have rule over you? The men that bring you into this truth and teach you and nourish you up to a point in which you can actually go teach other men and teach other brothers, man. Those are your camp leaders, man. Your elder brothers within camps. The brothers that's in the camp before you. Because brothers are embracing unto younger brothers, man. Because he remember that. Like, he's the first person. He should be the first one to embrace you because he just came up out of your situation. And those rebukes and those reproofs that come along with it, man, he should be the first one to exhort you. Hey, that's a part of the battle. Like, every J, you know, the rookie, they call it rookie hazing. Everybody got to go through it, man. So you going to go through it as well in this truth, man. It ain't no skipping steps. And here, I know brothers are still learning this. Ain't no skipping steps in this truth, man. You gonna have to go through that straight gate, man. And a part of going through that straight gate is taking that reproof, man. Whether you went off or not, you gonna get your ass chewed out. You gonna get cussed out. Hey, deal with it like a man and keep pushing, man.
Right, appreciate it.
Yeah, you got it.
God, this is Sirach 20, and I'm gonna start at the top. It says, there is a reproof that is not comely. There's
a reproof that is not comely. So what is comely is beautiful. Something that's pleasant to the eyes or pleasant to the ears. It says there's a reproof that is not comely. So what? A brother may throw a bottle down. He may cuss you out. Say what the fuck? What the hell is going on? Hey, quit bitching up. You know? Say use harsh language, choice words to invoke or to exhort a brother or to admonish a brother to better ways or out of the way of destruction, man. However it comes, it's still a reproof nonetheless, man. Whether it had curse words to come with it or not. So the scripture said there's a reproof that is coming. Continue.
It says again, some man holdeth his tongue and he is wise. You know, so hey, in other words, take it, man. You know, sit there and soak it in. You know, and not try to blurt out excuses. So I did this because because then you're trying to lean on your own understanding and like what the brother said. You trying to justify what your wrongdoings, man.
You basically telling y'all about something I was shot. Hey, I got an excuse, but yeah, I know you coming at me with your. I know you coming at me through the spirit, but I got a carnal excuse. Like Lord ain't hearing that shit, man. He ain't hearing it at all, man.
Kind of. I got a couple words for you.
Yeah, kind of.
This is the word rebuke. It says to primate, reprove, chide, scold. Then it says I'm going to that word scold.
Mm-hmm. That's the point, to scold someone, to harshly rebuke them.
Yep.
It says it's like call me, but it says remonstrate with or rebuke someone angrily. Because you brought that word up, so that word scold means to rebuke someone angrily. And so through the spirit, if a brother gets angry with you, it's probably because you got some fleshly demons on you, man.
Yeah,
a heavy demon on you. You know,
it's the Spirit of the Lord at the end of the day. It ain't that man. It's the Spirit of the Lord that's working through him. Okay. And this is just a vessel. And hey, man, the Spirit of the Lord is like for who is resisted the Most High's will, man. None of us, man. So the Spirit of the Lord jump on that man to cuss you out. You getting cussed out, man. And you ain't really got a problem with the man. You got a problem with Yahweh Shem Shai. But you will finish off on that Bible shot. You start from the top.
God, it's Sirach 20:1. It says, "There is a reproof that is not comely." Again, some man holdeth his tongue, and he is wise. It is much better to reprove than to be angrily secret.
Yeah, it's much better to reprove than to be angry secretly, and that goes to Proverbs that an open rebuke is better than secret love. Why is it? You'll read that last end, Baba Busha.
It says, "Some man holdeth his tongue, and he is wise." It says, "It is much better to reprove than to be angry secretly."
It said it's much better to reprove than to be angry secretly. Why? Because you get that blood off of your hands first and foremost, man. Because you admonished the brother, you tried to pull him out of that fire.
Yeah, you seen the brother going off. You like, "Hey, brother, let me help." You know, so you shouldn't go about it this way or this way. You should do it this way. You know.
Yeah. Just read it one more time because I just want to harp on that last on that point, Baba Shah.
It says it is much better to reprove than to be angry secretly.
It says it's much better to reprove than to be angry secretly. That's holding it in, man. When you knew you should have, it should have been spoken, and that's speaking unto brothers that you know you got something you should go forward and reprove a brother on. Don't hold that in, man, and wait till the brother fall out, and then you, well, shit, man, I seen it coming. Like, nah, then you wrong, then, man. You go and slap off yourself because if you seen it coming and you didn't admonish this man, you're in transgression as well as the man that just fell out, man.
Right.
So that's a key in this thing, man. So the scriptures tell you just as well as I need somebody to rebuke. Somebody has to be rebuked, man. And those rebukes are not coming. And so that means it ain't going to be pretty sometimes, man. Hey, you being stupid. Like, brothers done told me in so many words. He ain't called me stupid, but, hey, the way, it boiled down to the dichotomy of, hey, man, you being stupid. You being simple.
Yeah, I must need to keep going. Read a couple more verses in this. This verse 3 is, I'll finish reading 2. It says, "And he that confesses his fault shall be preserved from hurt." It says, "How good is it when thou art reproved to show repentance? For so shalt thou escape willful sin." You know, so hey, once you take that correction, man, hey, show by example that you heard it, man. You know, don't keep going on that same track. You know, if a brother tell you to do something, you keep doing it over and over again. You didn't take it, man. Even if you sit there and said, "Con," you know, like you heard it, you really didn't hear it, man. You know, hey, show by example. Like, hey, put whatever you was doing once before, hey, put that away, man.
Yeah, put it on the back burner.
You know,
that goes back to turning out ways, man.
That's right, bro.
You know, purging out the word purge, man. Just focus on that word.
Kind.
Pushing out, man, the old man, crucifying that old man daily, man. Because when the Lord rebukes you, and when the brothers, the men of the Lord rebukes you, now you got to purge, man. You got to know what you messed up on. You got to pick the parts, man. Pick up bits and pieces of it. All right, I went off here. I went off there. All right, let me meditate upon it.
That's right, brother.
All right. Now let me send up the prayer. Let me probably fast and do what I need to do to continue in this thing, man. Cause we in the last days, man. No time to be bitching up or falling out.
And just to build on that point that the brothers had just made, because I wanted to make that point earlier. And when you get rebuked, man, it's a way to take rebukes. And in that, you literally need to be sending up prayers, man, like asking the Lord, like, Lord, please don't allow me to catch any awful evil spirits against this man, because allow me to hear your voice, allow me to see your words in this reproof or this rebuke or admonishment, man. Because demons will come to you and make you think in a roundabout way, this brother got spirits against you. But really, you just got demons on you and Satan trying to sift you up out of there, man. So when you get those rebukes and those reproof, allow Yahweh Shemi, ask Yahweh Shemi, allow this to be edifying unto me, that it may be pleasing in your sight, and that I hear it on righteous ears, man.
That's
in
right.
righteousness do you hear these things, man. Because the Lord allowed you to hear it in wickedness as well, man. Still a righteous man saying these words, but now that ain't elder apostle Tahar. That's Tahar. Like now you want to use the N word when you speaking of a man of great dignity.
That's right.
Like that's the difference, man. You got to be sending up them prayers just to be able to take reproof too, man. So I just had to put that out there. But you got it.
God, I'm gonna keep going. It says, I just skip down to verse 5. It says, there is one that keepeth silence and is found wise, and another by much babbling become hateful. Like you were saying.
Come. Hey, Jake, I hear you, I got it, but it's like, you ain't hearing shit, man. You saying all the things I need you to say, but really I can tell you ain't getting it. And it says, what about the man that kept silent?
It says, there's one that keepeth silence and is found wise.
Why is he wise? Because he kept his mouth closed and he was listening more than he was trying to justify himself.
Yeah,
man.
That's a sign, man, when you trying to correct the brother and they trying to still make up excuses. You know, it's just a sign that it's like, man, you ain't really in this thing, man. You know, it says, and another by much babbling become hateful. You know, they don't have their respect, man. Inwardly, they despise you.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You despise the spiritual man that Yahweh Shemi sent forth unto you to pull you out of that fire, man. You despise the man just because he coming with the word, man.
God.
What, do you hate me because I tell you the truth, man?
Yeah. Hey, this is a cold book to read.
Come.
Hey, it says, verse 7. It says, a wise man will hold his tongue till he see opportunity, but a babbler and a fool will regard no time.
Yeah, so let's read that one more time.
It says, a wise man will hold his tongue till he see opportunity.
Yeah, a wise man will hold his tongue till he see opportunity. So it's certain times you get rebuked. Say, hell, I done got rebuked, and it was literally like, man, where the hell is this coming from? But it was needful through the Spirit that just the Spirit testing you was like, hey, are you humble enough? Even though this spiritual ass whooping, this spiritual lashing I'm giving you, like it's not meant for you. But are you humble enough to take it and not speak up and not catch spirits against this man and continue to push in righteousness for the sake of Yahweh Shemi Abishadi and elect, man? That's what it's about, man. You read that one more time, Baba Kushai?
It says, Sirach 20:7. A wise man will hold his tongue till he see opportunity.
So a wise man will keep it. He gonna keep his mouth to himself and take it in, man. Because you listen with your ears and you push out with your mouth. Continue.
But a babbler and a fool will regard no time.
It says a babbler and a fool will regard no time. So that a whole time the brother Karatas out trying to give you an admonishment. But this, like. Now, did you know I was going through this? Like, we don't give a damn, man. I'm telling you about something that's needful for you in the spirit, man. Are you hearing that, man? Through all that talking, the only thing that a man need to be saying during a rebuke or admonishment, anything, man, is con. That's it, man. Yeah, and con.
Because if you sitting right there trying to make excuses during the whole time, you really ain't soaking in what that brother trying to tell you.
It should be con in the water and salaki. Salaki,
y'all. No, you get it.
Yeah, kind of like you say, you know, that comes with, once again, wisdom. You know, what it say? A wise man, what?
It says a wise man. Salaki says A wise man will hold his tongue till he see opportunity.
Opportunity, man. Even when you didn't do a certain thing, your brother getting on you.
And that's the spirit.
Yeah, soak it in, bro. Just meditate on it, man. You know, and through wisdom, man, you gotta understand. Well, he probably didn't know, or talk to the brother about it. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, just a simple you know, and move on, man. Continue in this faith, man.
And it says, and throughout that was the spirit you went back on that point. That I wanted to make on opportunity. Every rebuke, you ain't gotta what's the word? You ain't gotta
expound on it.
Yeah, but you don't have to expound upon it, but you don't have to justify yourself.
Yeah.
Every rebuke, man. You ain't got to justify yourself. It says an opportunity. Sometimes the Lord won't give you that opportunity, so you can just be quiet and accept it. Because these brothers may literally be looking just like, this, he finna fall out. He going off. But really the whole time the rebuke was unwarranted. It wasn't necessary. But the Spirit of the Lord was testing you to see, will he maintain his righteous ways before me, man?
That's
Even
right.
though he been falsely accused. And brothers may do it unbeknown unto them as well, you know. But at the end of the day, it's about you being able to take the rebuke and the reproof, man.
That's right.
That's the key. And he had an opportunity to speak up, and he kept his mouth closed. Why? Because the Yahweh Shem Yahweh shot through time will prove whether that man was in the right or he was in the wrong.
Yeah.
And that'll be the opportunity. It's like, well, now this is the time for me to actually speak on his mouth. It wasn't needful at that moment for you to justify yourself. So don't come in that spirit that you gotta justify everything, man. Sometimes if a brother think that, hey, you did that, hey, until the Lord puts you in gives you an opportunity to show that brother that, hey, that was a misunderstanding. Hey, let it be. Let it be, man. Quit trying to justify yourself and everything.
That's right.
You continue to lie.
That was it on that. You had something?
I want to say this too. What the brother just said, you know, that come with patience too. You know, because what you said in due time.
Come.
You know, if you know you ain't do nothing or there's something pondering on your spirit, just be patient. Just pray on it.
Yeah.
Because in due time, it's going to be made manifest through the Spirit, man. You know?
Come.
That's all I
right.
Yeah, we can finish off on this in Hebrews.
Yeah.
Because this is the point of the whole lesson. This is Hebrews chapter 13, verse 17. Obey them that have the rule over you and submit yourselves. For they watch for your souls as they that must give an account, that they may do it with joy and not grief, for that is unprofitable for you.
That's right. Hey, it says they do it with joy, man. You know, it's showing love, man. Brothers show love each and every day, man. You know, so they do. Brothers correct you with joy, man, because they're saving you from losing your life, man. You know, so it's a beautiful thing at the end of the day. You know, so why not listen to it and sit back and think on your actions. You know, like the brother said earlier, meditate on how you're moving. You know, are you following in the spirit or are you moving in the flesh, man? You know, Romans the 8th chapter.
Because if you moving in the flesh, man, you should be thankful through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. His brothers getting on you, just like, hey, man.
Yeah, he's showing you mercy.
Yeah. Hey, tighten the hell up, man.
That's right, bro.
That's what it's about, man. This is not a boys club. This is not a fraternity. This is not a frat get together. Not no niggas club or whatever. This is literally about men of Yahweh, hoping to be of that number of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. This is what it's about. So it's about the scriptures first and foremost, man. It's not about your feelings.
That's right.
So rebukes and reproofs are it's a part of our tradition, man. It's a part of our heritage. It's a part of our rights that we possess, being called Israelites, man. Us being Israelites give us the right to reproof, rebuke, and exhort, man. Because we're the princes of the power, man. So for any of you brothers that's claiming that, hey, man, you in this truth and you wholeheartedly, you catching hell for righteousness' sake, man, if you ain't getting reproved or rebuked by a follower of the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai by way of Apostle Tahar, Apostle Rakar, Apostle Gabar, and Apostle Ramla by way of GMS, man, then really you ain't getting reproved or rebuked, man. Because these dudes, and we done had experiences with them at this point. All of these Israelite dudes, they speak from their feelings, man. Mm-hmm. We literally coming from our feelings, but it's based off the scriptures first, man.
That's right, bro.
That's what it's about. Because we are not leaning on our own understanding. Mm-hmm. We're leaning on the understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We're leaning on what did he say? What did he do? What did he say do about this? That's what it's about, man. So if you saying you about this truth, man, you gotta be about taking reproof and rebuke. So if for any of you that's behind this camera that come across this lesson and you don't want to come up under men, then this ain't for you, man. And may Yahweh Shem Yahushua destroy you for you lacking order.
That's right.
You designed not to have dominion placed above you, man.
That's right.
Because at the end of the day, this is what it's about, man. Being taught. It's about being taught and brothers keeping each other in the way of righteousness. Keeping each other, exhorting each other to stay on that straight and narrow path, man. Because we almost out this bitch, man.
That's right.
But you going to feel real shit. In that day, here it is, martial law pop off in 2 months, but you bugged out 2 months before the shit really hit the fan or whatever, because you couldn't take a reproof or a rebuke or an admonishment to, hey, maybe you need to cut this out so you can grow in the spirit. Mm-hmm. That's the days that we're coming in, man. And for the ones that desires, I always say, man, if you don't desire that dominion of Yahweh Shem Yahushua reigning over you, man, hey, may you be destroyed, man, because he set up men on the planet Earth to teach men and to guide men.
That's right.
It's period, man. But I ain't want to be too long with it. I just had to get that out there through the spirit, man.
Hey, that's all we had. Hey, without further ado, I hope this lesson was edifying. To elect member, we'll go ahead and close out by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule and teach well. And to the next time, Shalom.
Shalom.